Folks, Sean Weeda here with Weeda's Marine. Today we're checking out the all-new 2017 Phoenix PHX, okay? 921 Phoenix is one of the most legendary boats for rough water performance. This year they've taken it up a notch, and I want to show you a quick tour of this boat, okay? First thing you're going to notice when you look at the new 921 PHX, okay, is we've got a slightly taller top cap, okay? The slightly taller top cap, we've also got an increased hull depth right here. What Phoenix has done different than the 921 Pro XP is they've built this boat to where it sits slightly higher out of the water in the bow. 921 was an awesome boat, but sometimes folks up on the Great Lakes, Kentucky Lake, they're fishing in really big water. Sometimes, you're fishing in really big water and you'd have waves and they kind of want to come up over the trolling motor. This boat is built for big water, but don't let that for a second fool you to think this boat's not going to float shallow. This 921 PHX has got one of the shallowest floating footprints on the market. And besides, changing the boat for, a higher stance in the water, the big thing is this 921 is going to eat rough water up. If you come down here and you look at the V of a Phoenix boat, the V comes further back into the pad than almost anything in the market. So even when you're in giant rollers, okay, when you're in really big rollers, that V is not in the water anymore. The ride is coming from the V that's back here, further back into the back of the boat, okay? Another thing with the Phoenix, they have other little exclusive things. You actually have a steering chine right here. If you can actually see down here, you see this little notch right here. That's a really, really unique feature that makes those boats handle really well. But kind of on to the cool stuff, right? We're fishermen, we want to get to the goods, the inside of the boat. So I want to give you a quick kind of tour of the inside of the Phoenix boat. All right, folks, fishermen, we're all looking for the ultimate workshop. Check out the workshop on this PHX here. This is a truly massive front deck. I mean, right here, I'm up here. I totally have enough room to have another person standing shoulder to shoulder, parallel and riprap, flipping, Sometimes if you're vertical fishing, you got two guys on the deck of the boat. What's also really cool about this bow area for 2017 is check out the flush mount graph. Now, this is a 9, but we can actually put up to a 12 in there. And so one of the problems inherent with flush mounts is a lot of times the sun angle makes them hard to read. And that's why we'll put a lot of brackets here on custom brackets like, Precision Sonar or Bass Boat Technologies. But look, if you want a flush mount, okay, what's cool is this is actually made at an angle. So having that unit in there at an angle, it's going to help with some of the sun glare. We've got a cup holder up here that probably won't use for drinks, but we can use that to throw spare lures in, or we can put our bang, or our smelly jelly or whatever you're working with there. Really clean bow area, and just look at the deck on this thing. This thing's huge, okay? And I like a lot of room on a boat, okay? A lot of room on the boat. If you're punching mats and you hit a fish, okay? I like to be able to backpedal. I like to have a lot of room up here. You get too tight of a deck and you don't have the room to work, it can get really choked quick. But fishermen, our main thing is we love our baits. We love our baits, and well, with a PHX, you're not going to have any problem fitting all your stuff in here. Let's look in here and check out this bad boy. Bam. This is one of the most cavernous tackle compartments on the market. Now, we've got room to put rods in here, but what personally I envision myself doing is I'll probably come down here, put my planos, and then on either side here, I'll put my bags of worms and different things along those trays. Now, if you check out inside here again, okay, you're also going to see some of the quality in Phoenix, okay? The stainless steel pistons here, that's just a little thing that Phoenix does, okay? That costs an extra $40, $50 a boat, and you may laugh and say, well, this is a, several $1,000 boat. Well, those are just little things Phoenix does that makes the difference. The chip clips up here, okay? The measuring board, all those things, those are all little features that really make a Phoenix nice. I want to actually check out this day box first. So we've got a little roto-molded day box. This is going to be really nice. The stuff that you're going to work with that day, you have your 4 or 5 bags of plastics, your jig trailers, things that you want to access very quickly. You can even take this into the hotel at night and get that stuff, lined up the night before your tournament. In here, we've got more storage, but what's really nice about that is it also is plumbed. It can be an additional cooler. You've got another nice cooler here, and you've also got some other smaller integrated boxes that pull out. And this is a really good place to put your dip dyes and stuff. Phoenix is, owned by fishermen, so the boats are probably one of the better thought out on the market. Here's what's really cool. We got a passenger side rod locker. So spinning rods create a lot of problems. This is a really ideal place to put your spinning rods, okay? And also, if you're, fishing with a co-angler, they don't want to have all the rods out on the deck. That's an awesome place to put it, okay? One of the big things this 921 PHX is going to do is it's going to eat up the rough water. You got super comfortable seats in this boat. They're very ergonomic. You can really push your back into them, offer a lot of support. Check out the flush mount here. This is something that's kind of nice too. The PHX is one of the boats that you can truly actually see your graph. It's actually here. The steering wheel's not blocking it. And they've got a really cool dash available if you want to do a dual dash type setup. Net storage in the floor. This is an awesome Phoenix feature. You got a PHX, you're probably a baller. You probably bring big sacks to the scales. You're just that kind of guy. So we're going to have a big live well Phoenix, comes standard with a T&H culling system. We've got the little latches here to put your cull floats in. But a very big live well. It's very deep. It's stacked up, so it's going to handle really well in rough water. And we've even got large storage compartments in the back. Stainless steel compression latches. All these lids, they slam perfectly flush, perfectly level. You're not going to have any problems with water intrusion or anything like that. But folks, we appreciate you taking a tour of this new 921 PHX. Weedas Marine, we have one of the largest selections of Phoenix boats in the United States. We offer aggressive financing. We love trade-ins, and we have nationwide delivery available. So give us a call. Weedas Marine. It's 859-647-2628, and thanks for watching.